Let me stop. Who's there? Night night. Night night night. Booger.
Not yet. Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
We're gonna wait for a couple of people to come on in here. Come on in my kitchen.
And give Joffrey birthday.
Come on in my kitchen.
And my lips.
Hey, big head number one. How you doing? Big head number one in the house. That's my cousin. How you doing, baby? Did you know I was doing a video today? Did you know? Did you know? Who else is in here? So we're gonna get started in a few minutes. Hi, Kayla.
No, Kayla. Right here.
Let me see if is my aunt. Hey, Kayla. I know my aunt wanted to come, and I don't know how to invite, so I'm not gonna touch nothing. Girl, I'm making frosting. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know I'm making frosting? This is my first live. Oh, okay, big head. Is my auntie B on? Do y'all know how to add people?
I do.
Oh, there you go. Y'all give me a minute. Let's see, Roberta Franklin.
I need my phone.
Oh, Kayla.
Oh, Jesus.
There, okay. Alberta and my cousin Shannon.
Baby.
And I'll invite my sister, but she probably could care less about some darn frosting. But we gonna add her anyway, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
One more, guys. Let me see. I think my cousin.
Oh, I know Alicia.
Alicia. Okay, I don't think we know Alicia. We don't know an Alicia, honey.
Alicia.
All right. Hey, Shanice, how y'all doing? Okay, so my cousin Yolanda, who is not able to be on camera, be here right now, or not here, but this was for her. She asked me to help her make some homemade frosting, but she's at work, so I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna do the live. She can watch it later. So I am actually in the process of making 4 or 5 dozen cupcakes for a baby shower for my girlfriend who's having her baby shower tomorrow. So this was a good time to show y'all how Aubrey makes her, how I make my frosting. It may be conventional, it may be a little bit unconventional. Who knows, but I'm going to show y'all how I make my frosting. And if any of you guys ever had any of my cakes or cupcakes, you've probably tasted a version of this. So, we're going to get started because I do have to frost about 50, 60 cupcakes and I have to feed the kids. So, let me tell you what we're going to need.
Oh my God.
In the background, you're going to hear my children. They are entertainers. I'm going to try not to be annoyed by them. But you know, y'all know my life, right? So, what are we going to need, right? We're going to need some butter. I need to remove the comments, guys. I'll read them later. Butter. You guys probably don't use this butter. This is European. And European or Irish butter is life, okay? That's all I can say. For many years, I've used the Kroger brand, the Walmart brand, and the frosting's good. But when I learned about this from a cooking show, and then I asked I call him my chef brother, with the high school with him, Latif. I said, what is it about this European butter? He says, it's life. And I made my first frosting with this, and it gave me life. So customers get this. If I'm making something for myself, I'm gonna use Kroger because it's expensive. This is 8 ounces, so this is equivalent to 2 sticks. Okay, so Plugra European style, or there's Irish butter that's in a golden wrapper. That one's life too. You're gonna need some vanilla extract. I have the pure vanilla extract. I also have rich flavor clear vanilla. I don't know if you ever seen this before, but when you're making white frosting, you want to keep it pure white. So I like to use this. I don't like to turn my frosting brown. But in the event I don't have any of the clear and I have to use this, then I use some white food coloring, right? Pure white as snow. I am also about my flavorings. Of course, with frosting, once you do your butter and your powdered sugar, how are you going to add flavor? So I don't only use extracts, I use emulsions. So we have our vanilla, we have our almond extract. I'll tell y'all about this later. This is life. I ordered it online, right? Because with all these cake jars, I just couldn't use the little small bottles of almond extract. Order this online. It is life. I'm not going back, okay? This is called butter vanilla emulsion. This gives it that bakery flavor. It's a secret ingredient. I don't know if I'm giving y'all too much or not enough, but it's all good. This is a little secret. This is called butter vanilla. It gives it a home baked bakery. It's like, what is that? This cream cheese. I'm making cream cheese frosting. These are red velvet with cream cheese frosting. However, I'm not using cream cheese. What am I using? Cream cheese emulsion. Why, Aubrey? Gasp. Well, let's be honest. Cream cheese is very soft, it's very temperamental, and it doesn't hold very well, and it's not good for piping. So, what I do when I use my piping, I'm usually decorating. I'm using a star tip. If I'm doing a cake, I'm doing all kinds of designs on the cake, and cream cheese does not hold up to that. So what did I learn from watching TV and doing my research? Emulsions, bakery emulsions, also from the Cake Art, the professional cake store. So tried this probably a year ago. Nobody know. Like, oh my God, this is amazing. It is, isn't it, girl? So we're gonna use cream cheese emulsion. We're gonna use salt, heavy whipping cream, and powdered sugar. I'm not going to be showcasing how I'm frosting my cupcakes tonight. I'm going to do maybe a video, but not a live video because I got to get the moving and it's hard to do with one hand. But whatever, if you've baked a cake or cupcakes, you're either going to have a tip in a bag or you're going to have your cake stand and your necessary tools, which is your long spatula, your straight one, and this is life. This is what you use for everything. This is life. So I use this a lot and this a lot, mostly when I'm baking cakes. This one for long cakes is really very hard for me to work with this one. So I work with these two, and then I have a bench scraper to make the sides straight. But if you are making homemade cakes, you don't need all that, right? You just for you and your family, go old school, get a spoon, do those swirls, and there you go. So let me not forget my lemon. I like to use lemon in my cream cheese frosting for that tang, right? So if you don't do it, try it. So I'm going to make basic buttercream. You can add whatever you want to this. For instance, my cousin Yolanda wants to learn how to make peanut butter buttercream. So I'll tell you what to do as I'm doing the steps in order for you to make. That must be the glare from my lip gloss popping. I'll tell you what to add in order to make alterations of this recipe. Also, I forgot. I am making I'm making a version of crusting buttercream, right? Don't get confused. I'm going to explain all of this. Crusting buttercream is usually when your cupcakes are standing out. You want to keep your design solid, not moist from a non-crusting buttercream. And so since I'm doing decorations and I'm making it tonight and it's going to sit out tomorrow because these are the showcase piece, I want my buttercream to crust. But when you bite into it, it's light and airy. So when I do crusting, I use Crisco. So Crisco and butter. All right, enough talking. Anybody got any questions? Let me see. Hi, Kayla. Anybody got any questions? Hey, baby. No questions? All right. I see y'all. I see. There's my bestie, Linda. Okay, so let's get started, right? We got our bowl. Nice, clean bowl. Oh, my daughter. Okay. Buttercream frosting is 2 sticks of butter or one of these. Either, listen.
Listen, loser.
Either way, it's 8 ounces. This is equal to 2 sticks, or you're gonna have 2 sticks of butter, right? And you're gonna use equal portions. So I'm about to put this 8-ounce stick of butter. It looks like this. And this is room temperature, guys, but not too room temperature. I'm going to tell you why in a minute, okay? So it's like this. If you see, I can put, can you see that? A little dent in there. My finger doesn't fall all the way through the butter. That's too room temperature. This is the perfect. You just want to make a dent. Because if the butter is too soft, when you beat it for a couple of minutes, it's going to be liquefied. If it's liquefied, you already know that you're going to have a problem with maintaining the structure of your frosting. So if that does happen, because it's happened to me, if that does happen, put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes to get it a little bit more solid and then go back to beating it. But this is perfect because I just bought this maybe an hour and a half ago. So this is going in my bowl. This is also 8 ounces. And I'm making 2 batches of these because I have a lot of cupcakes. Kayla, don't talk to me, honey. You just sit there and be pretty, okay? You can come pour some powdered sugar when I'm ready for you, okay? Kayla, hush your mouth, okay? This is also a cup, okay? So I'm going to put, and this is so much easier than scooping it. So the sticks are life. So I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to turn the camera around so y'all can see what's inside the bowl. Okay, so we have 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of Crisco shortening. Now I'm going to put a half, what is it? I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And my butter is salted, okay? I do not like sweet frosting. Most people who know me or love my stuff is because it's not very sweet. I think that frosting should be a compliment to the cake or the cupcake. And you shouldn't get lost. You shouldn't get lost in the flavor of the sweetness of the frosting and forget all about the work that was really put into the cupcake. So I use salted and I add salt because the powdered sugar is used to give it structure. So if I'm piping and I need structure, I'm probably going to need a good deal of powdered sugar. So if I start with a saltier base, then it evens out and it's not too sweet. So I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of salt into my bowl. Put that, I may need more, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to measure for you guys. I don't measure, but I'm going to try to measure for you guys. So 1 teaspoon of the clear vanilla. 1 teaspoon is going in the bowl. We're going to start with that anyway. It's always a base, right? And then to enhance the flavor of the vanilla, almond extract. almond extract, if you're not making like a wedding cake where you put more almond than vanilla, you really can't taste the almond in things that you like with this vanilla. You really can't taste the almond. It may be a slight hint, but you really can't taste it because it intensifies the flavor of the vanilla. I love almond extract. So if I used 1 teaspoon for vanilla extract, I'm going to use half a teaspoon of almond extract, if that makes sense. Okay. So we're done with that. I am not yet going to put the emulsions in there yet. We're going to start beating this. So let me put this on the mixer and then I'll turn the camera around. All right. Now listen, this is going to be the funny part. Because I got a tripod today. It took me forever to figure this mess out. So if it falls or something, forgive me. I'm a newbie, okay? So hold on. I think... Let me unplug this. I think I can turn it around. I can. All right. I told my son to clean up the background and we was going to be on camera. Look at that. You didn't clean up the table. Now we look like we're sloppy people. All right. We're going to beat this for 4 to 5 minutes. Probably less. I use my eyes. If it looks like it's getting too soupy, I'm going to stop. But about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay? If y'all are making this with me, that is really fun. Oh, that vanilla just hit me in my nose. While this is going, does anybody, hey Aaron, does anybody have any questions while this is doing this thing? Hey Keith. Thank you, Marla. Any questions? Y'all ask me something, because this is going, y'all don't want to see this beating for 4 minutes, do you? Oh. You want to come say something to the people? No questions? This boy. All right. Take that straw from out.
Hi. Mom's attitude. Hi.
Let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the frosting. Oh, you gotta love the kids. Don't that look good? That looks good. And I don't think it's been 4 minutes, but you see how that's kind of getting wet right there, or loosey-goosey? We're gonna stop. No loosey-goosey, okay? So, hold on for a second. Let me turn this back around. Okay, so no loosey-goosey. We don't want loosey-goosey. No. It's good to go. Kayla, I want you to be quiet, okay? Can I turn this way so y'all can see what I'm doing? Can y'all see that? I think y'all can't see me. Hold on. Please, camera, don't fall. Okay. How y'all doing? Okay. That's actually it's probably softer than I wanted to, but my kitchen is very hot. Kayla, I want you to be quiet. Okay? I will cuss on camera. I will. All right. It is probably a little softer than I wanted, but it's all good, right? So now I'm going to start putting my powdered sugar in, using 3 or 4, 5 cups. I look by the texture of how I want it, and then I taste. So that's, it's not a science, it's all taste. So I'm gonna start with a cup. This is a half a cup. I'm going to start with a cup. It doesn't have to be sifted. So we're going to start with a cup of powdered sugar, and then I'm going to beat. And I like to do it a little bit at a time so powdered flour doesn't get everywhere. And I'm going to turn the camera back around so you can see the texture of what I'm doing, okay? So let me get this. Turn it back around. Don't that look pretty? Yes, it does. So I'm going to put another half a cup. Ain't that pretty? I see you, frosting. I see you. Beat some more. Oh, see that? That's good. You see that? That's good. So it's starting to come together. All right. Some more. Y'all see the texture? Okay. Some more powdered sugar. Right now we're going on 3 cups. This is 2.5. This is 3. All right. All right, at this point, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And I want the structure to be a little hard, right? I want to hear my engine sound like it's struggling because I'm going to use the heavy whipping cream to add creaminess, lightness, and the texture that I want. So I want the texture to start off a little bit hard, and then I will add the whipping cream to get to what I want. That's the pipeable consistency. All right, now, if you can see that, I can tell it's still soft, right? So I'm going to add some more powdered sugar, okay? And I will show you the consistency I'm looking for before I start adding the emulsions and the heavy whipping cream. So we're going to add some more. And I'm going to start shaking from the container because I want to control how much powdered sugar, okay? So if you see that. Y'all hear the engine's kind of struggling? We're in the sweet spot right now. I know y'all see it, and if you hear it, we're in the sweet spot. This is exactly what I was talking about. And you see where the frosting is kind of making a ball? We're in the sweet spot right now. Look at that. Doesn't that look like it's a little bit more sturdier than what I just did? Okay. Right now, I'm going to taste this. I'm going to use a toothpick. Not going to use my hand. No worries. And I'll use a new one every time I taste it. Yeah, that's really good. And I haven't even added flavoring. Do I need some more for structure? I'm going to put a little bit more in here, guys. Bear with me. If y'all ever hear me say I hate making frosting, it's because to me, it can never be 1 cup of this, 2 cups of that. It's always, every single time I make it, it's by taste, it's by eye. I know exactly what I'm looking for for the taste, no matter if I'm making peanut butter or chocolate. When I taste it, I know in my mind exactly how I want it to taste. We have hit home, people. This is it. This is exactly where I need to be. Okay, so right now I'm going to add the cream cheese emulsion. You're going to say, Aubrey, how much? This is cream cheese. So the instructions say 1 tablespoon. That's what the instructions say. Can y'all see that? Okay, let me pour this in here. The instructions say 1 tablespoon. We will start with 1 tablespoon. And then I need my heavy whipping cream. Let me put this down so I can open this up, guys. I'm gonna turn this around. Are we good, everybody? Y'all good? Are y'all with me? Huh? Am I doing okay? Okay, I don't need, okay. So everybody give me some thumbs up if I'm doing okay. I can tell you what, I'm in my zone. I really am. Do y'all use heavy whipping cream when y'all make frosting? The people who make frosting, do y'all use heavy whipping cream? Or is this a tip for you? Is this like, what? Okay. So, I'm going to start this, and then I'm going to drizzle this, and then I'm going to taste, and then I'm going to add more, and then I'm going to drizzle, and I'm going to taste, and I'm going to add more. When I get to where I want to be, then I'm going to add the lemon, okay? And then we're going to beat the hell out of it until it grows in volume and is light and airy and it has structure. We're almost there, okay? So I put the emulsion in there, 1 tablespoon. We're going to beat it. Let me take the buttercream off of the beater and put it back into the bowl. Oh, y'all got to see the structure. Hold on. Y'all see? Do y'all see my spatula just chilling? Huh? It needs to chill like that, okay? So, this is the sweet spot, people. Like, oh my God, what can I do with that? Oh, you about to see. I'm about to show you what you're about to do with that. Gives you muscles, too. Let me get it off of here. And guys, if you see my garbage can right there, I'm sorry. It's open because I don't like to touch the garbage can top when I am baking. So I leave it open so I can just drop stuff in there. And then when I'm finished baking, I close it and take the trash out. Okay? So we're going to start. That is on number 2 if you have a KitchenAid. I am going to start drizzling it on the side of the bowl, my heavy whipping cream, okay? How much does it equal, Aubrey? Some say a tablespoon. I say until I get the consistency that I want. It's never a lot though. So it could be a tablespoon. It could be a tablespoon and a half. I don't measure. I just drizzle until I get the consistency that I'm looking for. Y'all see it loosening up? Okay, I'm going to stop with the heavy whipping cream. I'm going to turn it to 3. I'm going to turn it to 4. Do y'all see magic happening? It's starting to build in volume. So heavy whipping cream does to frosting what it does when you're making whipping cream from scratch. It does the same thing, but it adds a creaminess to it. Okay, so right here, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get another toothpick and I'm going to taste it for the flavor of the cream cheese. That's really good. I'm going to put some more. This is almost done, so I'm just going to dump it in there. And yes, this does add moisture and it can loosen it up. But I'll just, if it does too much, I'll just add a little bit more powdered sugar. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, I need to scrape the bowl. Let me put this down for a second. I'll turn this back around. Let me scrape the bowl, my good people. Okay. All right. Back in. Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. Did y'all hurt yourself? Did y'all hurt yourself? I'm sorry. You didn't hurt yourself, did you? Okay. Oh, LeBaron. Yes, I can see it being light in there. I actually don't prefer light in there. Okay. You know what? Marla, I think there's a time for dents. There's a time for dents, right? Like for instance, cakes like banana. I make an amazing banana cake. Cakes like carrot cake. I'm gonna make a denser cream cheese frosting, and I'm gonna probably use real cream cheese. I think there definitely is a time and a place for dents, but when it comes to piping, I need to expand. I need to have enough to expand, and dents will not cover enough cupcakes. So there's a time and a place, and I make different kinds of frostings. I make different kinds of frostings depending on what I'm doing. So I get exactly what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. So, do y'all see this though? Wait a minute. See this? Let me tell y'all something. Watch that. Okay, my spatula is still able to sit in there a little bit. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit more, and then I'm going to kick this thing on high, and I'm going to leave it alone. And you're going to watch it come to life. But this texture right now is good for cakes. But if I try to put this in a piping bag, it may blow the piping bag, or it may mess up what I'm trying to do. But this right here, we are almost there. Okay, I'm telling you. So I'm about to taste this with a clean toothpick and see about my cream cheese flavor. This is probably why when I go to an event that I'm like tomorrow, I'm actually going to the baby shower, I'll probably be too tired to eat cupcakes because I'm done tasted. I mean, this sugar stuff, huh? Anyway, shut up, Aubrey. Oh, Jesus. Yes, Lord, do it. This is the point where I decide, do I keep going or do I let it go? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you keep going to make it more better, or do you just stop and revel in the creation you just made? I'm going to stop. I'm not going to try to show out and do too much, because I think when you go too far, it's hard to come back. So right now, because the frosting is at this consistency, I'm going to add a little bit more of heavy whipping cream, and I'm about to put my lemon juice in here. Yes, I am. Some lemon juice. So we can get that tang, and then I'm going to let it beat. And then we're going to be done, right? So hold on one second, because I didn't pre-cut my lemon. So hold on one second. And I hope y'all don't fall again. I'm sorry that y'all bumped y'all head the last time. Hold on. Oh, Kayla. Got the lemon. You see that? That's the strength of a mother who's tired. Okay. All right. Half a lemon. Where is my juicer? Do I want to use my juicer? Tonight. Show me that. Juicy. Booger. Kayla. They don't want to hear that. Okay, wait a minute. Can you see? Okay. Can you see it? Okay. So, I'm squeezing, and I'm not squeezing hard because I want to be able to control my lemon flavor. So I'm just going to half squeeze it. There's still juice in here, but we got to start somewhere. You can always add more. You can't take away. So, I'm going to scrape this down. We are almost there, my people. Ooh, when I get excited. Hi, you can taste it when I'm done, honey, okay? All right, let me turn it back around. When I think about Jesus, what he done for me. When I think about Jesus and how he set me free, I can dance, dance, dance. Get it, Kayla, get it, all night. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, we're going from 1 to 2 to 3. I know y'all see this in front of y'all eyes, okay? I know you see the volume, so you know what to look for. And the ish is amazing. I don't know about y'all, but even when I'm tired, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I want to go to bed, and I got to make this damn frosting. When the ish is right, I feel like it's all worth it, right? So, I'm going to taste it with a new clean toothpick for the lemon flavor, and then I'm going to let it, oh, and that texture is right where I need to be. You saw how that fell off? That means that the spatula is no longer going to be able to sit in the frosting. We are now at pipeable consistency, my people. Okay, so I'm looking for the lemon flavor that you typically look for when you are tasting whipped cream. Cream cheese. That's good. It needs some more. So I'm going to squeeze. That seems like that's out of it. I don't feel like putting this down. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Let me turn you around. You want to see that? Yeah, I need my hand to squeeze the other one. And there's seeds, so I don't want to risk getting seeds in there. But I need to save half of this lemon because I got to do this all over again. So, we are about to turn this all the way up to 10 for a couple of minutes to get the maximum amount of air. And then we're going to be done. Okay? So, hold on 1 second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I wish you can, let me, can y'all, wait, look, wait. Look, did you see? This is kind of like a dense whipped cream, but it's not. This is not a whipped cream frosting, my people. This is where I need to be, right? This is going to pipe beautifully. It's going to stretch. This should frost 24, depending on how much or little I use. And I'm making 48 to 50, I believe. So that's why I have to make this twice. My bowl is not big enough for me to do a double batch. And I really don't, if you don't have a commercial one, I really don't suggest trying to trying to put like 4 sticks of butter, and it's not going to work out. If you have to do it in batches, I suggest you do it in batches depending on what you're doing. But this would be awesome on a cake. Let me tell you about the variations again, okay? So if y'all remember what I did, if I was making chocolate cupcakes with peanut butter frosting, I would do the same thing that I did. I would start off with 2 sticks of butter, 1 thing of Crisco, if I was piping, which I would be, and 1 cup of peanut butter, smooth peanut butter. So it's always going to be equal parts, okay? And you will put the peanut butter, the butter, and the Crisco in at the same time and beat it. The salt, everything else I did. So the only thing that's missing in here is the 1 cup of peanut butter. And then you would do the same exact thing that I did. Nothing different, okay? Chocolate. Same thing, but I believe chocolate is a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. You're going to put that in. You're going to beat the butter and the Crisco. No, I don't use the Crisco when it's chocolate. Okay, I don't use the Crisco when it's chocolate. So 2 cups is 2 sticks of butter. Beat it. Add your salt, and I put vanilla extract and almond extract in everything. It doesn't matter if it's chocolate, peppermint. That's always my base. I start with a base and then I flavor. I build my flavor profile. So with chocolate, you're going to put your 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Your 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Beat it until it gets into the butter, the beat butter. And then you start adding your powdered sugar. And then you're going to take it from there. You're going to add your extracts. I use a coffee extract. Let me show you this. Okay, hold on. So I ordered this coffee emulsions. Emulsions are more potent than extracts. Okay, so it goes a lot further, lasts a lot longer. What is this place called? Olive Nation LLC. I got this and this from there, and you see how much this is a lot. 16 ounces, and I've been doing a lot of baking in the last 2 weeks. So the smell of this is maybe one day I'll do a video on extracts. I don't know, but for chocolate I use this, and it depends on if I'm making just a chocolate buttercream or if I'm making a mocha buttercream. If I'm making chocolate, I'm only going to put enough to where the chocolate is enhanced. If I'm making mocha, I'm going to put enough to where you can tell this thing got coffee in it. But if you put just enough in the chocolate, you're going to say, I don't know what it is, but this chocolate is amazing. She must have used the real expensive cocoa powder. I did use, quality cocoa powder, but it's the secret. And if it comes back to me, I'm going to have to kill you, okay? So there you go. So, but vanilla extract goes in chocolate. A little bit of almond extract goes in chocolate. Why? Because the almond enhances the flavor of the vanilla. So, so right now, when I make my cinnamon cream cheese, I do the same thing that I just did. However, I put 1 tablespoon of cinnamon into as I'm doing my powdered sugar. Okay, that makes sense. So vanilla bean, instead of using this, I use, hold on, vanilla bean paste. And this 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste is equal to 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So I use this for my vanilla bean, anything, but with my frosting, instead of the brown vanilla extract, I'm going to use this instead, okay? There's really no trick to it. The base of how to make buttercream frosting, exactly what I showed you. If any of you guys try it and you have any questions, if you save the video and go back and look at the video and you have any questions, you can text me, you can inbox me, whatever. I can talk this stuff in my sleep. Okay, so let me turn this around for you guys. How did I do? I'm done. Huh? I'm done. We got any questions? Anybody? Hi, Debbie Boo. I would like to see you pipe just a couple of cupcakes for now until you make your video. Just like me, I don't use the Crisco for chocolate either. Right, Sans? Do you ever go to Cake Art? I live in Cake Art. Huh? I need to have stock in Cake Art, and I need to have stock in Joann's because you can use double coupons with Joann's. So if I don't feel like going all the way to Cake Art, Joann's and Michael's is my place to go. Just a suggestion that way you. Okay, next time make a YouTube video versus going live. Just a suggestion that way you own the video. You did a fabulous. Thank you, Doc Kim. Listen, Doc Kim, let me tell you something. This was my first time, right? I've been asked to go live a lot, but I kept making excuses, right? And for a person who hates excuses, I had to kick the excuses. So I had to get a tripod. I gave them what they wanted. But as I'm rebuilding my brand, Celebrations by Bree, Cakes by Bree, I will get to where I'm going. I'm gonna be where I need to be on the social media content. So, Doc Kim, I got you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I need some professional pictures taken in the kitchen, me doing my thing. So, holla at your sister, okay? So, anybody else got any questions? Auntie B, you want to send me pipe? So, those who don't care can leave, I guess. And I'm gonna need to set up my piping bag. But what happened to the music? Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Jill Scott Radio, boo. Okay. Oh, I said Jill Scott Radio. Hey, hold on one second. Google's being disrespectful. Hey, Google. Smooth Jazz.
Okay, here's the Pandora station called Smooth Jazz.
Okay, so am I reading everything? Going live allows us to ask her. Okay, Marcia replying that I can show her how to download this video and then place it. Okay, all right. Am I missing anybody's question? Let me see. Okay, just like okay, Auntie B. Okay, yes, I'm in the case also. Okay, so these are my reds. Nice and can you see? All right, so these are my reds. I have 24, 25, 48, 49. I have about 50. Okay, so if you give, let me close the comments. If you give me a second, so I can. First of all, I'm going to put this heavy whipping cream back in the refrigerator because it's very good to keep it cold so it can do what it do. Let me put this back. Let me get my tip in my bag, and I will do one for you on TV, okay? Hold on one second, y'all. Where's my music? Hey, Google. I said Smooth Jazz Radio.
Sure. Here's a Pandora station called Smooth Jazz Radio.
You know what? So disrespectful. All right. Let me tell you what I'm about to do. Where my I need a vase, right, to hold the bag while I put frosting in it, but this is gonna have to do. Where's my bag? This is a 16. I think there's a 12 and a 16. This is a 16. I need one of those real big ones that the bakery shops use. They get more in it so they don't have to refill as much because I can't stand stopping, but you know. So I am, hold on one second. I'm using the open tip. I'm gonna make a smooth top. I got toppers that I need to put on it. I don't really want to do a star tip or any of that. I like to use the star tip when I'm sprinkling and doing things like that. But with cupcake toppers, especially if they're really cute, I want them to be the star of the cupcake. So I use the round tip. And I usually can get more frosting when I use this. So putting this in the bag. I don't know. I don't know, honey.
I mean, do it.
I'm going to cut. So I put it there and I find out where it needs to stop. And then I push it back a little bit and I cut. Y'all see that? Okay. So it's barely out. Okay? So I'm going to fold it back. This says max. So I'm going to fold it back. Now let me tell y'all something. I know y'all think that I'm like piping queen, and I have come a long way. And I am pretty good, but every time I pipe, there's nervousness, right? Because it's temperamental. Sometimes I be like, oh, I did that right there. That swirl right there is the truth. And sometimes I be like, oh, well, it is what it is. It is handmade, right? It's not from a machine. So I hope people not looking for consistency. And if they are, who cares? Ain't nobody ever said, this one don't look like that one. And if they did, I'd say something that wasn't smart or sarcastic. Because that's not who I am. I don't have not one smart or sarcastic bone in my body. Okay. Getting it all. Leave none. Get it all. Put this in the sink because I got to make another batch. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Can you see it? Y'all see that beauty? It is so... Oh, Jesus. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Okay, let's get this in the bag. So I have it like here. Okay. So piping is all about pressure. Knowing when to add it, knowing when to take it away. This was good. There's a little, can you see that? Little air pocket right there. So that can cause a blowout. So when I get that, then I start massaging. Leave this open so the air comes back this way and not mess up your design as it comes out this way. I get out my air pockets, squeeze, come out. All right, so let me get, Auntie B, you said a couple of cupcakes. Let me get a couple of cupcakes. I think I have, no. Let me clear the decks. Clear the decks, as Barefoot Contessa would say. Throw away all these toothpicks. Okay. All right. How do I turn this around so you can see what I'm doing? Because I need both hands. How can I make it so you... Y'all, I'm sorry. This is new. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know how to, I need both hands. Booger, come here. Come. I need you to hold the camera.
I'll hold it.
No.
Did you pause it?
No. So I'm showing how to pipe. I need both hands. Come over here. Hold this and keep your hands.
I got it.
Okay.
We Gucci.
We Gucci. All right. All right. Get a little bit out. Start. Can you see my tip? Back up a little bit. Thank you, son. Baron. All right. I'm going to start in the middle and go around, okay?
Okay. See that, guys? So creamy.
So I'm putting a little bit of pressure, and then release.
Creamy.
Okay. And it's not hard pressure, okay? It's just barely pressure. That was just an air pocket.
Low.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, Mom. I got it.
Okay, can you back up a little bit? I guess since this, wait a minute, guys. I might not need another batch. Hold on. Are you paying attention?
Nah, thanks.
Boogie, are you getting my hand? Has my hand been in the way the whole way?
Mom, we Gucci, okay? Stop worrying about it, okay?
Don't talk to me
Just
like
do your
that.
magic.
Don't listen now. I'll
Creamy.
pop you upside your head.
Please don't.
Guys, I might not need to make another batch. Is it God good? I think I'm going to add some more to the bag so that I'm not adding air. So I'm not adding air, okay? So let me just go ahead and
Not good.
do this. Is it good, Booger? Does it pass?
It's creamy. So creamy.
Let me move this. I don't want mine. Alright. Watch out.
Okay.
Oh, can you see that? Oh, I tell you what. All right, Kayla.
I'm so tempted.
Bunch of air.
I'm so tempted.
I mean, if you so think that you will put your finger anywhere near this frosting until I'm finished, I swear for God.
So tempting.
There's air. I need to get that air out. I need to get... Okay. Air is the enemy of piping. Y'all hear me? It's the enemy.
And bread.
There's air in there. Okay.
No.
Move over here.
Okay.
Don't get my hand. Okay. Because I don't want you to get my hand. Okay?
Okay. I have your arm and the cupcakes.
Oh my God, Kayla.
You disgusting. You're nasty.
Oh my goodness.
Creamy.
Let me tell y'all something. This is going to frost all these cupcakes. To God be the glory. That's all I can say. So, thank you, son.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. All right, so there that goes. There that goes. So let me turn you back around. Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Hi. Hey, Bish, how you doing? Welcome to Cakes by Bree live demonstration, Bishop. As many as you like, I am enjoying. LeBaron is doing a good job, cameraman. Do your magic. Oh, Stacy. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any of this? Does anybody want a cupcake baking party? Huh?
I do.
Who wants to get together?
Me.
Who wants to get together, invite a couple of friends, bake some cupcakes,
Me.
and frost some cupcakes?
Me.
Huh? Hi, Kimmy. If you do, let me know. It's a good girls' night out, cupcakes and drinks. Because I'm really trying to build my cooking parties. That's really where my heart is. This is supposed to be like an add-on, right? This is supposed to be like, hey, I'll bring the cupcakes or I'll whatever. But as you can tell, I love teaching. I love showing. So if y'all want to have a cupcake party for the girls, holla at your girl. Okay? So I'm going to go. If you guys don't have any questions, or text me if you have any questions, message me on this post or whatever. I will take a picture of the final product when I have sleeves. I have cupcake sleeves. I hope my girlfriend's not watching, but I don't really think it matters because it's not a surprise for her. She requested the red velvet, but I have toppers and sleeves. So I have a lot of these to put together and drop the cupcakes in and put the topper on and then put them in the box and all of that. So I'm going to frost the rest of my cupcakes. I'm going to make my children some chicken and relax for the rest of the night and plan out some stuff. Thank y'all for coming. I love you all. Thank you for all who watched. This was pretty fun.
The Mad Ladies. Call me. Call me Brit.
All right. I love you guys. Talk to... Hold on, because I can't leave without Kayla getting in.
What's this?
Keep your tongue in your mouth. Keep your tongue in your mouth.
The move, Mom. The move.
Bye, guys.